here. My name is Kim. I'm a second year 4th grade teacher in West Michigan, and I am currently surrounded by groceries because I got a comment last week when I posted a vlog of me putting away groceries, and a couple people were wanting me to show what I got, so I thought I would do that today just for fun. But later in this video, I'm also going to share with you some ideas for how I'm staying connected with my students. But before we jump into some teaching things, welcome to my kitchen. I just got back from the grocery store a little bit ago and I wiped down all of the groceries and now I just have them here on the counter. Now I will say I went to Meijer later in the day than I normally do because I was dealing with a bunch of like meetings and stuff like that this morning. And so they were out of a lot of stuff. So a lot of like the meat that I was going to buy for Chris, they didn't have. So I am gonna have to go back out to the grocery store because Chris and I eat very differently. He eats pretty much all meat and I don't eat much meat at all. So anyways, he is going to like starve for the week if I don't pick up any of his stuff. They were literally out of pork chops, they were out of chicken, they were out of steak, they were out of everything. No salmon, nothing. So anyways, the couple meats that I did get for him, I found some burger meat. And then he really likes these brats, so that's the meat that I was able to find for him. And then I picked up a couple things of eggs. We have a rule right now that you can only buy 2, and we totally use 2 packs of these in a week right now with both of us being, well, I guess Chris is still working, but I'm home more than normal and I make eggs a lot. And also just like recipes call for eggs. And then Chris really likes asparagus on the grill, so I grabbed asparagus. I am not a fan, but he likes them. And then Chris also likes avocados. I do not. You can probably sense a theme, like we don't really like the same things at all. So I have 4 avocados here. I can't hold them all at once, but there are 4 of those. Got a couple little Roma tomatoes. I actually got 3 ears of corn, and I have never actually like shucked, is that what you call it? Shucked corn before. I usually just get like frozen corn or like canned corn. So I'm excited to have fresh corn, whoop whoop. I also got some zucchini. I really like making zucchini on the stove just with like some olive oil and then different little flavorings. I think that's really good. We were out of Pam, so I got some Pam. Strawberries were on sale, so I picked up some strawberries. If I don't go through these in a week, I freeze them for smoothies. Got some bananas. This is my favorite iced coffee. I know it's not good for you. I've shown this in previous videos, but if I'm ever drinking iced coffee in a video, this is most likely what I'm drinking. It is seriously so good. Like there's no way this is good for you, but it tastes really good. It's good for the soul, you know? I also got a pineapple. I've been buying pineapple pretty much every week and then just cutting it up at home. I honestly had no idea how easy it was to cut it at home. I used to always buy like pre-cut pineapple. This saves a ton of money. This was like $1.88 and it'll last me like the whole week, and I eat a lot of pineapple, so woo. I also picked up some coconut milk. Usually I pick up almond milk because I actually am lactose intolerant. I haven't shared that in a video, I don't think, before, but I went to the doctor last year and they said that I was lactose intolerant, and that's why I was getting so sick every time that I ate. I'm not good at being lactose intolerant because I still have cheese like daily. I'm working on it. But I actually got this because I found a couple recipes online that called for coconut milk, so I picked that up. I also picked up some tuna, just a couple cans of tuna for like tuna salad, baby carrots. Every week we get a bag of lemons because Chris and I really like lemons, so bag of lemons, Cheez-Its, gum, and the last thing that I got really is not that exciting, but my little key fob for my car, it says that the batteries are low, so I got some batteries. So now it is time to put this all away, and then I actually do have another meeting in like half an hour, so I need to get a move on. Luckily I already wiped this stuff all down, so we're good to go. I actually was supposed to have my meeting at 3:30, but it got postponed to 4:15. So now I have a little bit of time, and I actually just had a video go live. So I have my MacBook right here, and I'm gonna go and respond to comments, and I'm really excited. I have been having so much fun going on my videos and just going through and responding to comments lately because there have just been so many and so many nice ones, and it just like makes my heart really warm. So thank you to all of you who comment. It really makes me smile. Hey guys, so I just finished up my last meeting of the day, so it feels really good to be done with meetings. I have a handful of meetings every Monday that are all like teacher type meetings. So not the fun kind of meetings, if you know what I mean. So now I actually am going to work on a little project, and I'm gonna kind of try to film some B-roll of it. But basically I saw a ton of people, like a ton of people, posting on Instagram about this flat teacher little thing that they're sending to their kids. So basically it's like Flat Stanley if you've read the book, but it's using your Bitmoji, and you send your kids like a paper version of you. And so I worked on that a little bit this morning. I'll insert some footage right now of me making the little poem that I'm gonna send my kids. And now I'm gonna get out my Cricut, and I'm gonna cut out little paper Bitmojis of me like with my hand in the air, and I am really excited for it. I honestly have no idea who came up with the original idea, so if you guys know, please let me know, and I'll make sure that I credit whoever came up with it in the little box below. But I'm gonna try to post as many people's little Instagram pictures as I can, because I literally have seen it everywhere. So if you want my little poem that I'm using, I did make that myself, so I'm gonna put it on my TPT as a freebie, and I will link that below, and then you can go in and edit in like your own name and all that kind of fun stuff. So also, if you're watching this and you're one of my students, you might see this vlog before you actually get this in the mail, so surprise! Also, a few of my students have been asking me for shout outs in my videos, so quick shout out to all my students. If you guys are watching this, just know that I love you guys the most and I miss you. So anyways, I am going to work on printing and cutting out and all that fun stuff now, so let's go do that. Hey there guys, so it's like 40 minutes later now, and I've been trying to get the design space for Cricut to work online because I've never been able to download it to my computer, but they warned that it was gonna stop working, like the online version, for like the past year or something, and I just never really took them seriously, and now it's actually not working and I don't have the download of it, and so I've been trying to download it, and of course it's not working on my MacBook, and so I'm sad. And I really don't want to have to call their like 1-800 number, because I feel like then I'm going to be on the phone for a really long time. But I might have to do that because I really don't want to cut out a bunch of Bitmojis by hand. So, okay, I think I'm just going to call and we'll see how long it takes for them to answer.
Please be aware that due to current demand, you may experience shipping delays. Processing for orders may take up to 13 business days.
Okay, so I never got a hold of anybody from Cricut, but I just decided to try to figure it out on my own, and I was able to get it to work for now, at least, knock on wood. So I have my little Bitmojis here, and I'm gonna do the print and cut. So I'm going to send these to my printer, and I fit 6 on a page. So I'm gonna print these out first, and then I'm gonna have the machine actually cut them. Hey guys, so I just finished cutting out all my little flat teachers. So these are just my little Bitmojis that I cut out on my Cricut, and I filmed a little clip of how I found the Bitmoji. So basically you just get the Bitmoji app, and then I typed in poses and I looked through for one that I liked, and I just like that this one was like happy and excited like I am in the classroom all the time, so I just thought it was like pretty fitting. I have seen some people where they put like their face over the Bitmoji, but I didn't really feel like going that far. I felt like this was enough because I use my Bitmoji in my classroom, so my kids know that that's me. And then I wrote this little poem. I've seen a ton of poems on Instagram and Teachers Pay Teachers, but this is just the one that I came up with. I wanted to come up with my own to make it a little bit more personal, but I will put this up on my TPT and make it editable, so if you want to put in your own poem here, then you can. Mine just says, Flat Mrs. Halls. Hey there, 4th grader. I'm missing you terribly and thought maybe there were some adventures you could share with me. Along with this poem, there's a flat version of me and my voice reading a book called Flat Stanley. Invite the flat teacher to join you for your daily routines, like when you play outside or when you need a break from your screens. I wish we could be together and I could give you a hug or high five, but this flat teacher will have to do for the meantime. Know wherever you go and wherever you play, I will always be your teacher, no matter how far away. Love, Mrs. Halls. And then I put a little Bitmoji that says I miss you down at the bottom because I do miss them. So this I will mail to each of my students as well, and then put this in there. so then they can take pictures of this like on all their little adventures. And then also I ordered the book Flat Stanley on my Kindle, so I can do a little read aloud of that. And it's really more of like a younger kid book, so a lot of them have probably read it already, but I just thought it would be fun for the sake of this little letter type thing. I do have a bunch of Flat Stanley books in my classroom, but I don't have access to my classroom right now, so making do for now. I think the Flat Stanley book is like between like 70 to 80 pages long. So I'm gonna film a read aloud of that. Probably I'll start it tonight and then maybe finish it tomorrow. So that way I can include like a little QR code where my kids can hear me reading it. I honestly am not sure how copyright works, so I know that I can't post me reading it like on YouTube, but I'm not going to be posting it anywhere other than my Google Drive, which I feel like is probably fine because it's just for like educational purposes for my kids. I don't know, I'm crossing my fingers that it's all right, just because I want my kids to be able to hear me reading it and just, I don't know, have a way to kind of connect the story with this little project that I'm doing. So my hope is that my students will take pictures of the little cutout while they're doing like their remote learning or while they're just doing like activities around the house or whatever, and they can feel like I'm there with them. So I think I'm just about done with this project for tonight, other than maybe filming that read aloud. And I do still need to do some stuff around the house, and I might run out to the grocery store again tonight, and it's already like 6 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner. So I think I'm gonna end this vlog for tonight, and then I will come back to it tomorrow. So see you guys tomorrow. Hey there guys, now it is Tuesday right before 9 a.m. and I think it's time for some iced coffee. Okay, so now I have my iced coffee, so life is good. And so far this morning I've been up since 6, so a few hours, and I worked on recording some of the Flat Stanley read aloud. I think I got the first like 60% of it filmed, or maybe 70%. So hopefully I can film the rest of it later today. I might try to do that before my first meeting at 10. So I can check that pretty much off my list. That's almost done. And I also printed all the copies of the poem, and I got some letter envelopes out so that way I can, you know, start putting it all together. Also this morning I have been binge watching a new to me channel. This is Taylor from the Chronicles of Teacher Tay. So I've been binge watching his old videos now. He is a music teacher from Massachusetts, and I seriously watched like every single one of the videos that was on his like main page, and now I'm going back and rewatch, or like not rewatching because I haven't watched them yet, but I'm binge watching his old videos, and I am obsessed. Like, he's one of those people that I watch him and I'm like, oh my gosh, if we knew each other in real life, like we would be friends. So I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes I watch people's channels and I love their channel, but like I don't really feel that calling that like we would be best friends, you know, as much as I do with other people. Like, I totally had that feeling with Maylene from Mrs. Calls Campers, and then when we met in real life, we were like best friends, and we still are. And there's just certain people that I watch them and I'm like, oh my gosh, we would get along so well. Like, also Lauren from Putting Them First. Like, there's just like people, you know, that you watch and you like connect with. Taylor is one of those people, so maybe someday I'll get to meet him, but you guys all need to go check him out. He is close to 1,000 subscribers. He's at like 905 right now as I'm filming this. So everybody stop what you're doing right now, pause the video, open him up in a new tab, go subscribe to him and tell him that I sent you, because I am obsessed and I know that you guys will be too. Hey guys, so now I'm downstairs with my laptop and I'm just about to record the other chapters of the Flat Stanley book and hopefully finish that up before my meeting. But I want to show you guys, I got this little tiny microphone that clips to your shirt. It's called a lapel microphone, and I got it off Amazon, but I also saw them on like Walmart's website and a bunch of other places. This was less than $20, and I actually got this thinking I could use it with my camera and that hopefully that would help make the office or like the cat room a little bit less echoey. But then I realized that my camera that I have right now that I'm filming on doesn't actually have a spot for an external microphone, so that didn't work out. But this is super easy to just plug into the side of my laptop and record on, and it's nice because then I don't have to grab like my big microphone. I can just chill on the couch and have this little one there, and I don't really have to bother with it. So far I recorded the first several chapters using this, and I really like it. The sound quality sounds good, and you really can't beat the price. Chapter 5, Arthur's Good Idea. For a while, Stanley Lamb Chop was a famous name. Just trying to get some volume for this clip. Okay. Since I saw you last, I finished filming all of the chapters of the Flat Stanley book. It really ended up not being very long. I think it's like less than 30 minutes when I put all of the chapters together. So I did finish recording that and I finished editing it, and right now it's uploading to my Google Drive so I can turn that into a QR code and get that to my kids. I recorded all of the chapters using Screencastify so that way my kids could see the words on the screen while I was recording my voice on top of it, so they can kind of feel like we're reading together. In just a little bit, I have a FaceTime coffee date with my friend Maddie from Primarily Yours, which I'm really excited about. But in the meantime, I'm gonna try to take a quick walk. I actually am going to take a walk, like a longer walk at a hiking place later today, but this will just help me get outside really quick and feel refreshed because I have been sitting down for a long time. So I just feel like I need to like get up and get moving. So I think I'm just gonna take a quick walk down the street and back maybe, or I might go to a nearby trail that I can get to pretty quickly. And then I'm gonna come back, and then by the time I get back, it'll probably be time for me to hop on the phone with Maddie. So let's go. Hey guys, so I just got back from my walk, and if I look all hot and sweaty, it's because I am all hot and sweaty. I had no idea it was so warm out. I asked what the temperature was this morning and it was like 50s. Well, now it's 66. And so I was melting in my sweatshirt, but that's fine. Beautiful day, so I'm so glad I'm getting to take 2 walks today. That is definitely a blessing. And now I am just about to call Maddie from Primarily Yours. We're having a coffee date. Right now I just took my walk, so I kind of just want some water, but I might make some coffee or pour some iced coffee once we're talking for a little bit. So yay, Maddie. Oh, also, whenever I do these FaceTime dates, I use this little phone tripod that I got off Amazon. It is really cheaply made, but it also is like 20 bucks, I think, and that's the brand. And you guys probably have seen me use this in a video, but yeah, it's just really handy because then I can like carry my phone around everywhere and I don't have to like look for something to prop it up on. So highly recommend if you've been doing a lot of FaceTime dates like I have. So I just got off my little FaceTime date with Maddie. We actually had not had one before, and I'm so glad we did because she was like the sweetest human in the whole entire universe. And now I'm just about to go on a hike in a little bit, so I'm gonna start getting my stuff together and maybe import this footage while I'm doing that, and then I will see you guys either during or after. Hey there friends, it is the next day now, and this morning I edited all of this vlog up until this point, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And I did want to pop on and do some comment shout outs and also show you guys that I got all of the envelopes addressed this morning and all of the fun stuff inside of them. So that was my little project for today. So then I'm gonna go put these in the mailbox in just a minute, and I cannot wait for my students to get these. I'm seriously so excited. So the first comment shout out is for Olivia. Olivia left a comment on my last video saying that she has been subscribed for a very long time. So Olivia, thank you for being subscribed. Thank you for watching my channel and for sticking with me, because I know my channel has changed a lot throughout the years, from going to being in high school and college and now being a teacher. So thank you, Olivia, for sticking with me. So the next shout out is for Sarah, who left a comment saying that she's not a teacher, but she still enjoys watching my channel, which totally made me smile. So Sarah, thank you so much for leaving that comment. And just out of curiosity, how many of you are here watching this end of the video and you aren't a teacher? I would love to know in the comments below. And the last shout out goes to Caitlin. Caitlin, thank you so much for leaving a comment on my previous video. She said that she is a pre-service teacher and asked for some recommendations for teaching books. So I did reply to her comment with some of my favorites, but I also just wanted to share some with you guys as well in case you didn't see that comment. So one of my favorites is Help for Billy. This is a great book about trauma both in the classroom and outside of the classroom, and that was one that I really enjoyed. I also really highly recommend the book The First Days of School by Harry Wong. You will hear me swear by that book up and down. That is one of my all-time favorites. So those are just 2 of my favorites. If you guys want to see a whole video sometime on just teaching books, or maybe I could do that on like Instagram or something, then definitely let me know, because that's something I could do. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video, which I have been doing a lot of lately, which has been super fun. I'm pretty sure this is like my 5th video to go live in a week and a half, so I'm feeling really good about that, and you guys have been so sweet in the comments, and I just love you guys so much. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!